Hi, I'm Lorraine from RightCrowd, and I'd like to show you some ways you can simplify managing your workforce environment, health and safety policies with the RightCrowd Workforce Management solution. Once installed, the entire workforce or cardholder population is synchronized in from your physical access control system. This provides you with the opportunity to enforce the safety, security and compliance processes across your entire workforce and visitors that are specific to your organisation, the RightCrowd highly configurable business policy and rules engine. There are endless examples of process automation we can configure for you. I'll start with some targeted examples around EH&S processes. Firstly, we'll take a look at our certifications module. Here you can see examples of competencies configured in RightCrowd. Competencies can include anything, example training, you would like tracked by individual worker or visitor. The certifications module is used for training and certifications management to ensure no one can gain access to specific locations if they do not have the required qualifications. Providing access based on the competencies, qualifications, licenses, purchase orders, contracts, fees, and so forth that exist for a worker or visitor. Automating the notifications or removal of access where training will expire or has expired. Interfacing with existing training repositories to eliminate double entry. Next, we'll take a quick look at the exposure module. Fatigue and exposure management automates the processes of locating workers in breach of policies and automating the remediation processes by automating through rules. For example, finding workers who have been on site for too long or who have not had a sufficient break. Tracking toxic element exposure for workers across areas of site. Automating the calculation and checking of contractor time on site hours, very convenient when reconciling contractor invoices to actual time spent on site. The exposure module is based on looking at workers' swipe events, back from now to as far back as required, as defined by your specific requirements. Last example for this video takes us to the testing module. The testing module will allow for any number of random or for-cause scheduled selection options to be configured for workers by developing the rules that meet your compliance criteria. When workers are selected, their security access can be automatically revoked to ensure that they do report for testing. Any number of tests can be configured for any number of substances, and the number of schedules for the random selections can also be configured. You can be quite creative in the testing module, as tests aren't limited to substances and can be used for other purposes. As with all the workforce management modules, they can be configured in line with your business requirements to ensure your entire workforce, including your visitors, are kept safe, secure and in compliance with mandatory policies. Thank you for listening.